Anyone who has learned math knows the feeling. You sit at a desk, staring at a worksheet full of identical problems, erasing holes through the paper until the numbers blur together. Instead of handing out another stack of repetitive drills, you can use a game called 5 Dice. It requires almost no preparation and turns arithmetic into a live puzzle. The concept is simple. Players roll 5 regular dice, look at the random numbers they get, and try to mathematically combine them to reach a specific target number. By setting a single goal and letting the players figure out how to get there, the learning process changes. Students stop quietly filling in blanks and start debating strategies, testing ideas, and talking to each other. To get started, you need at least 2 players, 5 standard 6-sided dice, some scratch paper, and a calculator. This is the official game board. You'll see 5 target numbers enclosed in red circles. Next to the 100 target, there's a row of empty boxes. Your goal is to write an equation using your 5 dice that equals exactly 100, or gets the closest. Since the target is always the same, but the dice change every round, there is no single right answer to memorize. Players map out multiple mathematical paths to see which combination works best. You must use all 5 numbers you rolled exactly once. You link them using addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and brackets. You can also combine dice into larger numbers based on place value, pushing a 5 and a 6 together to make 56. You cannot, however, use exponents to inflate your numbers. You also cannot use fractions or decimals at the end. Negative numbers are allowed during intermediate steps, but your final answer has to be a whole number. By taking away easy shortcuts like exponents, the game forces players to carefully arrange their brackets and operations. They have to understand how the order of operations actually behaves to hit their target. The target is 100, rolling 6, 5, 1, 4, 2. Player A calculates 6 times 5 times 4 minus 2 plus 1, getting 117. Player B combines 5 and 1 into 51. Their equation, 51 times 2 plus 4 minus 6, equals exactly 100. Player B wins. Sliding 2 dice together to create a 2- or 3-digit number is highly effective for closing the gap on larger targets. When everyone has finished writing their equations, the verification phase begins. Players hand their math over and punch the expressions into a calculator to prove the results. You don't have to hit the target exactly to win. 1 point is awarded to the player or team whose final number lands mathematically closest to the target. Looking at the game board, you can see the progression. Once the 100-point round is scored, you gather all 5 dice, roll them again, and move down to the 500 target for the next round. The game continues until all 5 target numbers have been played. You tally up the points from each round, and the player with the highest total wins the game. By requiring players to check who got closest, they end up verifying their opponent's work, doing twice the amount of arithmetic to secure the win. As players get comfortable, you can adjust these core rules to match different grade levels and mathematical abilities. For younger kids, you can simplify the board by playing only the 10 and 50 targets. You can also lower the difficulty by using just 3 dice and limiting the operations to addition and subtraction. For older students, you raise the stakes. You require them to include at least 1 set of brackets, or mandate that they build at least 1 3-digit number in every equation. The next time you need to review operations or challenge your class, grab a handful of dice, set a target, and let them play. 5 dice replaces quiet, screen-based isolation with human interaction and loud mathematical debate.